Welcome back to Rogue Trader. Let's go into the fray here and see what we have. I mean, we'll go up here. The melee boys. You guys can sit behind and cover a bit if you want. It's fine by me. Did you just kill your friend or what? Oh, nice. Good shot. Bro. Let's go into cover here. Right.
I'll do it.
Well, let's do that. Let us do that. I think you guys kill more of your friends than I do. I'm gonna be honest.
But of course.
At least that guy on the flank is dead.
Emperor, give me strength.
That's fine. And we leveled up as well. Okay.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Victory is imminent.
True. Let's do Endure right there. See what we can do. Okay.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Nice. Where are you guys going anyway?
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
It's not enough to kill. It's unfortunate.
Step aside.
The navigator is coming.
Nice. Very nice.
Lord Captain! Final lesson.
Bro.
Blessed are those who sacrifice for the Imperium.
Holy moly. She got destroyed.
A tactically sound approach. I took care of this one.
Nice. Good job.
I am ready for whatever comes. High momentum.
Guided by faith.
Nice, nice, nice.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
There is movement in the Imperium.
Oh, nice. That was kind of sketchy. Movement points are reduced in half. That's not good. Shock baton. Last gun and some chest plates that we already have.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, let's go in here and do some leveling up. Peruse. We have a lot of that already. We also have a lot of athletics. Yeah, let's take that. And then this is a talent. Let's see, offensive features. Defense, support, universal, origin talents, warp features. So you can get enrage. You can get the epicenter of slaughter. You can get desolation. I mean, this can be good. I don't know. Desolation can be good. I think I'm gonna take that.
What advice do you seek?
Then we're gonna do the same here. You'll have to take athletics. And then desolation. Go. Then...
I will lead us to fortune.
I'm at your service.
Okay. This is starting to be a bit more buggy than before. Weak body, weak soul. Yes, exposed weakness also reduces enemies' toughness and willpower by a lot. Yeah, I think weak body, weak soul, that's a really good one. Choose common talent. Two movement points is nice. It will not die. It's a good thing. I'm gonna try this. So this is gonna be 4 bonus health, right? So she's got 33 health now. That's pretty strong. Reload costs less, rack and ruin. Camaraderie can be good. Let's take that. Let's take awareness. And steel resolve. A lot of martyrs. Focus. Personal oversight. I think we take focus. So when she buffs an ally, that ally gains a bonus to their perception and ballistic skill. Which means that if she buffs someone who is in range, that's going to be very, very good. So either persuasion or commerce. She's already got kind of high persuasion. Okay, I think persuasion for now. Unfortunately, she has a wound.
I always keep my options open.
Okay. Oh, there's a lore thing that we can pass here, maybe. 90% chance. Written on the side of the shuttle in pilot's lowly slang are the words "do not touch." I didn't see what that said. Do not touch a shipment of tithes to the blessed Lord Captain Caligos Winterscale. Perhaps there's something worth your attention in this shuttle. Commander's Cloak. Increases the range of officer archetype abilities by 1 cell. Yes, thank you. It's definitely something for her. Very nice. Let's go up here. Take these. Then let's go down to loot more. Let's go over here just to see if there's something that we can find. Don't think so though.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Blind madman. Eyes my eyes, have you got them? Please give them back to me, even just one, please. Well, that kinda sucks. Well, lucky Jaspar is up here. The young shaggy-haired soldier is still pale. Nonetheless, as you approach, he holsters his pistol, the hallmark of good discipline. He gives you a somewhat frightened but genuine smile. Thank you, my lord. You arrived in a nick of time. I don't know what those babbling creeps wanted with me, but it definitely wasn't anything good. Are you unharmed, soldier? All thanks to you, my lord. Those blind lunatics are all over the city right now. These rebels, damn the void, go around maiming anyone they get their hands on and scorching their eyes. Then they leave the poor sods driven mad by the pain to wander the streets, babbling nonsense. He lowers his voice and adds with gravity. The command doesn't want anyone to talk about it, but I've heard whispers that it's just not some nonsense. It's heresy, actual heresy. Because listening to it scrambles your brain. It made one patrolman freeze in his tracks, while the blind mob got hold of him and carried him from his post to who knows where. Who are you? Lucky Jaspar, the governor's aide and personal walks operator. I was dispatched to the starport on special orders, the young man proclaims, desperately trying to tame his tousled hair. And what exactly were you doing here on your own? Following the Governor Medina's special instructions, namely, he grits his teeth with a pained expression furrowing his brow. Oh right, it's a secret assignment, I can't talk about it. Well, we have 100% chance with persuasion. What if what you know is priceless intelligence and you were to die before you could relay it to anyone? Well, that would make me a saboteur and a traitor, wouldn't it? Yeah, you're right. This is an emergency. He looks relieved. So why did they send you to the starport? I'm supposed to deliver updated Vox codes and, how should I put it, assess the situation. The planet is a real mess at the moment. The rebels have found their way into our VoxNet and are now eavesdropping. This made proper communication impossible. The hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium had sent out a distress call before it went dark. And who even knows what's happening in the system? There's been a riot on Rykadiphilia, the prison planetoid. Urak 5 station is silent. Although the navigators there have always been a reclusive bunch, I was hoping I'd be lucky enough to run into a pilot or the captain here who would give me an update, but that's hardly possible right now. The rebels are blasting anything that tries to land out of the sky with their damn cannon. He stops talking a little bit too abruptly. There's something else you're hiding from me, isn't there? More classified secrets? Jaspar looks away. It's nothing classified, just personal. There's another reason why I'm here. My betrothed is missing. Rakel Vekari, the esteemed Evane Winterscale's personal pilot. When the riot reports came from Rykadphilia, Lord Evane headed there personally. Then this rebellion started down here and we lost communication. No one knows how they're doing up there. You know what I'm afraid of? That they'll come back and these rebel scumbags will shoot them out of the sky. I wanted to find a place that's high up and set up a Voxcaster there and send them a transmission. The sky's closed off. Don't try to land, but I didn't make it in time. Those blind dogs chased after me and as I was running, I tripped and broke the caster. He hangs his head sadly. I worry for her. She's an excellent pilot, but I still worry. Abelard shakes his head disapprovingly, but his eyes are understanding. That is why all members of a Void Ship clan share the same employment. No matter how devoted a servant of the Emperor is to their duty, there's always the danger that the family ties might disrupt regulations and order. Worry not, for your Raquel is alive. I met her on Rykadiphilia. Really? That's marvelous. May the Emperor protect you for 1,000 years and then 1,000 more for bringing me such good news. He beams in elation. I'll name my firstborn after you, I swear. In fact, I'll name all my children after you. Please don't, dude. Okay, tell me about Urak 5. There's not much anyone could tell you about it. That station belongs to the Navis Nobilite themselves. Emperor knows what they're up to there, or who even lives there. They scorn ordinary folk. The only person they're willing to grace with an audience is the esteemed Evane Winterscale. Beginning to sound like he's complaining. That place is creepy. They say they order shuttles with servants from Rykad Minoris on a regular basis. I guess they're too important up there to change filters and clean compartments themselves, huh? Except I've never met anyone who's served there. It's like no one ever comes back. Your brothers and sisters lived and died for a great cause, serving Navigator House and therefore all of the Imperium. It's a high honor to one that few could bear. Only now does Jaspar notice Cassian. His eyes goes wide with fear. He opens and closes his mouth a few times helplessly like a fish, unable to utter a sound. Instead, he just nods nervously. Who's Evane Winterscale? The esteemed and honorable scion of the blessed rogue trader Caligos Winterscale, master of the Rykad system. At the behest of his illustrious father or grandfather or uncle. Well, his illustrious relative Lord Evane took up residence on Rykad Minoris. Jaspar's face betrays a fierce inner struggle before he blurts out, "You know what I think? I find it curious that blessed Caligos didn't make him the ruler of our world. Lord Evane is in his blood, but it's the governor who rules us. Then why do you think he sent him here? I think he's been exiled." Do you think the governor can handle the rebellion? Jaspar mumbles evasively. Well, obviously, I'm not some pessimist to say otherwise. I won't tell anyone. You really won't? Well then, if you ask me, things are pretty rotten. His words come flying at the rate of stubber fire. Those rebels are strange. We would have easily quelled a normal riot. We're not some commoners, we're Rykadians, the naval elite of House Winterscale, but those people, they're vicious, they know no fear. And their attacks, they're so precise, it's like they know what's going to happen ahead of time. The command executed 7 officers on suspicion of espionage. But it's not about spying. They say the leader of the rebels is some two-faced Aurora who can see into the future. Now she's the real danger. Idira scoffs and rubs her hands together in excitement. She can see into the future, is that right? We'll see about that. She's up against the wrong psyker. My breezy whispers may be vague, but they have not failed me once. I can tell you without asking my ethereal friends that her future doesn't look too bright now that Lord Captain is involved. Ooh. I'm looking for an interrogator of the Inquisition who may have arrived on this planet. Have you heard of anyone matching that description? Jaspar's face quickly turns grey as he says, I have, but I don't know where he is now. I'm sorry, but I don't like discussing the affairs of the Inquisition. Brutally maim him. You know, I think I'll punish you for disclosing classified information after all. No, I have no more questions. It was my pleasure to be of service to you, my lord. It's been nice to chat to someone normal. He glances warily at the body of the nearest blinded lunatic. I must take my leave. You're right, we shouldn't stay here or we might run into rebels. I'll go find a safe place to watch the sky for landing shuttles. May the Emperor protect you, my lord. Okay, fine. Okay, we're definitely going further into this, right? Nothing bad can happen in here.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Get your characters in position. I think Jabs will go over there. And we'll send Abelard. We'll send Idira. And Cassia there. The unrighteous have come. You guys and your insane burst fire.
On it.
Blast them.
Unfortunate turn of fate.
Very unfortunate. You hit the side of that? Why?
Indeed. Someone else can do this. At your beck and call.
That's fine. Yeah, there are actually a lot of them here.
Battlefields are always
I'm gonna send her to the front here. I need that AoE damage here, I think.
On it.
That guy is done.
Momentum.
Not this Greyer's job.
Let's see if we can do this. Dude, she's so good with that lightning arc. It's really, really strong. I think we're gonna
Field medicine at its finest.
heal a bit here.
It will be done. Victory is in the reduce the dust.
Fair enough.
I will do my duty.
Life is a prayer.
What's this voice of command?
Me?
I'll buff this guy and see if he can do some extra damage. Oof.
I'll make it happen. Who if not me?
33 damage is not bad.
I'll see to it personally.
It's really not bad. What's that? Raging wall. Or where does it come from? Oh, okay.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
15 damage is not bad. Yeah, that's a really bad idea. That is a really bad idea. Okay. Got the skirmisher's boots. Whenever the wearer deals damage to an enemy, the wearer has a 25% chance to gain 2 MP. That's pretty solid for a melee character. That's a normal sword. Most of these are normal weapons. Large medkit. Dude, I don't know about that. They're the only people who can use medkits right now. Feel like that.
What a peculiar thing.
Let's look at that then.
This is intriguing.
The turret was placed in a great hurry, but the Technomat never had a chance to activate it.
What do we have here? I always have a backup plan.
So getting all those medkits, it feels like there's a big fight coming up. Let's get the loot. Streets of the capital. What's this? Nothing bad has ever happened by going in here, right?
Keep your wits about you.
Okay. Judging by the caustic smell and the oily stains, Promethium was previously stored here. It must have fallen into the hands of the heretics.
That wasn't so difficult.
Deathworld Origin light flak armor. Oh, that's +5 agility. That's pretty good. It has high dodge, but only 15% armor. And then plus 10% parry. I don't know if I want light armor though. Not a huge fan of that, I think. Okay, let's keep going here.
Never doubt me.
Sure.
I better myself through my service.
Please do the disarming thing.
Emperor favors me today.
The insurgents walked into a crowd right across the mine barriers. It's seemingly obvious to the fear of death.
Change is coming. The edge is nigh.
The blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
Fire on the nearest tower! Don't kill the tech priest! We need to take him alive!
Find it and let their enemies
Hold back!
Oof.
May knowledge be thy fate. Let the cycle be discontinued.
Pasqal, the man dressed in crimson, should not have survived an explosion like that. However, he's alive. You hear the wheezing of the respirator that covers half of his face.
Not another step. for I am death.
By the throne! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Ugh, blast it!
I'm rogue trader Jabs von Valancius. I mean you no ill.
I identify you as a member of a high stratum belonging to rogue trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation. The convoy received an order to meet you. It is no longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers.
Who are you?
I identify as Magus Pasqal Haneman of the priesthood of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station Altar Templum Calixis X-17.
Altar Templum Calixis. I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Orselio's star charts in the Furibunda system, not far from the void colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos.
Point to the exploding machine. How did you manage to kill off a slew of people and blow up a sacred machine without even laying a finger on it?
This was my doing.
The voices are being weird about him. They're saying garbled, conflicting things. Like they're talking about completely different people. But he's not a threat to you. Even if that's a bit hard to believe after all the fireworks.
You do not even know how you caused such an explosion?
The Omnissiah granted me a revelation. The spirit of this machine was dying, but it wished to perform a service, for such was its design. I sensed this and appealed to it. I do not know how I did it. I merely followed my intuition. The understanding granted by the Omnissiah was not permanent. It has left me.
Why do you wish to see the governor?
I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmagus Amonat, summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting, and I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location. My escort was ordered by their commander to discontinue their movement and await to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed. It was an unacceptable complication to my task.
You must be quite devoted to your mentor to be willing to wade into this mess for him.
Cessation of vital functions is an unavoidable phenomenon, and therefore an insignificant one. The doctrine of worship repudiates the fear of death. With my mentor's words, the Omnissiah gives me the algorithm for redemption and triumphant service. I will be redeemed, and I will triumph.
I invite you to join my retinue.
Acknowledged. Predicting successful and mutually beneficial cooperation.
Okay, nice. Cool. This guy is an operative. That's the same as her. Okay. Let's go with intelligence. Actually, I like this talent here as well for extra health. Okay, we can pick up weak body, weak soul. I think we keep going with intelligence here. Let's go joint analysis. Got really high tech use, so let's utilize that. We can take fresh target. Oh, here we have dual weapon combat actually. No idea. Let's go advanced skill tech use. Let's take a look at his gear. Interesting. He has a las gun in this thing. He does have a frag grenade. That's fine. This is a holy vestment. Let's take these things on. Perfect. It's a big armor pen for this two-handed weapon. Cool. We now have 6 followers. Not sure. I think we do this.
Or get left in the dust.
So then we have the 2 melee characters in front all the time. That seems good to me. That's going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.